Hi guys, AC here. Welcome to my channel Smells Good. Today's subject, Wisam Evening by Rasasi. This is how the bottle looks. It's got a sort of a black encased electric blue colored bottle. At the top there's some inscription in Arabic. I do not know whether you can make out. And the atomizer is electric blue in color. I want to start the review by busting two myths. Number one, this fragrance is compared to Creed's Royal Oud. Let me tell you straight away, it smells nothing like Creed's Royal Oud. Absolutely no resemblance whatsoever. The other one is the name itself, Evening. Yeah, Wisam Evening is not an evening scent. The moment you spray it, you will know it straight away. It's not an evening scent. Okay, so basically this is a very nice scent, not talked about a lot, and smells quite unique. And the reason it smells unique is because of two or three components which are not used too much in modern day perfumery. One being galbanum. So fragrance basically is a linear fragrance and it's unisex. I've got a dry down on my left hand, so I'll start with a spray. And since it is a unique linear type of fragrance, I'll not go through the normal routine of top notes, hard notes and base notes. So when you spray the fragrance, the first thing you will realize is how pleasant it is. The word is pleasant. It's a beautiful, pleasant fragrance. And two things stand out straight away. One is sandalwood and the other one is galbanum. Yeah? And the uniqueness is using sort of galbanum, lavender, sandalwood together. You know, all three of these notes have different personalities, but they work beautifully with this fragrance. Beautifully. It's a linear fragrance. Okay, so first thing I have to tell you is, if you smell fragrances like Must by Cartier, yeah, that uses galbanum, or Chanel's number 19, that uses galbanum. If you're unsure what galbanum looks like, this is what it looks like. Galbanum grows freely in the mountains and valleys and plains of Persia. In fact, the Egyptians were the first to master the use of galbanum resin, and the resin is also known as green incense, or was known as green incense in the Egyptian culture. Okay, it's a beautiful fragrance. So how does the fragrance develop? It develops slightly. So the dry down on my hand, there are only three major players. One is galbanum, which you smell at the start, sandalwood, and lavender. The lavender comes out more after about 30 minutes into the development. The aura the fragrance creates is of a green, aromatic sort of a fragrance, and the greenness of the fragrance is coming from labdanum. Labdanum has a green, aromatic, fruity smell. So when you spray the first spritz, you'll see that it's highly aromatic, very, very beautiful, very, very serene kind of a smell, and it is slightly fruity, and that's from the galbanum. The later dry down also has slight muskiness to it. The opening also will give you slight reminiscence of rose. So together they're combining. Your sandalwood and rose go beautifully, and the introduction of labdanum and lavender give it just slight manly edge, but it's a beautiful composition. So that brings me to the next subject, where to wear this. I think this is a daytime fragrance. I have tried it in the evening, I can't smell it long enough, right? It's a daytime fragrance, and I think it's a fragrance which you can wear to anywhere. You can wear this to work, you can wear this when you're hanging out with your friends, with your significant other. I can also guess why this is called evening, because this can be a beautiful date scent. It doesn't shut out. So that brings us to the next subject, performance. Unfortunately, the performance on this one is quite timid. Yeah, it's nothing like its elder brother Wisam Day. For example, this fragrance doesn't project beyond first 30 minutes. Yeah, so you will not see this as a projection monster. Even if you apply it on your shirt quite liberally, it does not project after 30 minutes. The sillage on this fragrance is medium to strong. If you put it under your shirt, if you go 4-5 sprays, you'll actually smell this whenever you move your body, but not after the first 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, So it's kind of medium sage. But as a skin scent, this tends to last at least 6 hours. Yeah, 4 to 6 hours. 6 hours under your shirt. I've seen this many times. You know, when I take my t-shirt off, I've been wearing this during the summertime. When I take my t-shirt off after being out somewhere, it smells absolutely beautiful. Beautiful smell. So, I think the key selling points of this fragrance is its cost. First of all, this is available for about £28 on Amazon, so it's not that expensive. Number two, 100 milliliters, it's an EDP, so it lasts, it's a strong juice, but it doesn't last that long. Second unique, or third unique point is that it smells unique, because not a lot of fragrances use galbanum nowadays. It smells quite unique. In fact, the first fragrance ever to use galbanum was in 1940s, I believe. It was by Balmain. It was called Vent Vert. Now there are 4 or 5 that I've named use galbanum. So for men's fragrance to use galbanum, this is, you know, in modern times, this is quite unique. And the result is what you are after. The result is a serene, beautiful scent, which, you know, sort of wraps itself around you. Very comforting scent. If you're sat at home, just doing your stuff, this is the fragrance, you know. If you're working, if you're in office, if you want to, you know, sort of spray something which is confined to your personal space and makes you feel very, very serene and calm and beautiful, you know, this is the fragrance for you. So I hope you like this review, and if you do give it a like and do subscribe. AC signing off. Namaste.